Hey, my name is Alex, and this is lesson 21 for 7th grade math. For this first part, we need to solve the equation. Number 1, we have 6n plus 4 equals negative 14. So here, all we need to do to solve for the equation is to isolate the n. So move the 4 to the other side by subtracting. So 6n equals negative 18. Divide both sides by n, so it becomes n equals negative 3, which is your answer. Number 2, you have x minus 1 times x minus 3 equals 0. So you could use the zero product property and split it up. So it becomes x minus 1 equals 0 and x minus 3 equals 0. So it becomes x equals 1 or x equals 3 for your answer. Over here, we have to solve the equation given this polynomial. So for number 1, we have x squared minus 10x plus 21 equals 0. So here, we need to find the factors of 21 that add up to negative 10. So the factors are negative 1, negative 21, negative 3, and negative 7. And if we look, negative 3 plus negative 7 is negative 10. So we have x minus 3 times x minus 7 equals 0. So it becomes x minus 3 equals 0. And x minus 7 equals 0. So it becomes x equals 3 or x equals 7. For number 2 here, same thing, we need to find the factors of negative 30 that add up to negative 7. So the factors of that would be negative 30, 1, 30, negative 1, negative 15, 2, 15, negative 2, negative 10, and 3, and so on. But if we look, negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7. So you just stop here since we know that's our answer, and it becomes negative n minus 10 times n plus 3 equals 0, and it becomes n minus 10 equals 0, which is n equals 10. N plus 3 equals 0, so it becomes n equals negative 3, and this is your answer. For number 3 here, we need to find the factors of negative 44 that add up to negative 15. So the factors of that would be negative 44, negative 1, negative 22, negative 2, negative 11, and negative 4. If we look, negative 11 plus negative 4 is negative 15, so it becomes w minus 11 times w minus 4 equals 0. W minus 11 equals 0. W minus 4 equals 0. And this becomes w equals 11 and w equals 4. And this is an 11. Keep in mind, when we're doing this, we're using the zero product property to split it up. Number 4, we have t squared plus 9t plus 20 equals 0. So we're finding the factors of 20 that add up to 9. And factors of 20 are 21, 10, and 2, and 5 and 4. And 5 plus 4 is 9, so we could use that. So t plus 5 times t plus 4 equals 0. T plus 5 equals 0. Solve for t equals negative 5. T plus 4 equals 0. If we solve for t, it becomes t equals negative 4 for our answer. Number 11 here, we have x squared minus 5x minus 24 equals 0. Here we need to find the factors of negative 24 that add up to negative 5, which are negative 24, 1, 24, negative 1. Or wait, no, these are the factors of negative 24. We have negative 12, 2, 12, negative 2, negative 8, 3, and there's much more, but as you can see, negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5, so we don't we don't need to keep going. So x minus 8 times x plus 3 equals 0. X minus 8 equals 0. X plus 3 equals 0. X equals 8. And x equals negative 3. So this is our answer for number 11. This next section is a little bit more difficult. It's factoring a trinomial with two variables. So to do this, there's this form, two forms actually. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared is going to equal a plus b squared. And a squared minus 2ab plus b squared equals a minus b squared. This is a squared, by the way. So here we have x squared minus 4xy plus 4y squared. Now this looks similar to this, except we have a 4 and a 4. So we know that it's going to be in this form, but since there's a 4 and a 4, which are both multiples of 2, you can add a 2 in there, so it becomes a, or not a, x minus 2y, and this quantity squared. And if you want to check your answers, x minus 2y, x minus 2y, you just FOIL, so it becomes x squared minus 2yx, or 2xy, minus 2xy plus 4y squared. And as you can see, this turns into x squared minus 4xy plus 4y squared, which is what we had in the first place. So this is our answer for number 1. Number 2 is similar. So we have a 5 and negative 6. And what we're doing is basically what we did before, like this, except we're adding one more variable to the end. So we're finding the factors of 5 that add up to negative 6. So it becomes just negative 5 and negative 1. So it becomes y minus 5. Oh, oops, this is y minus 5z. It's y minus z for your answer for number 2. Number 3, we have c squared plus 13cd plus 36d squared. So we're looking for the factors of 36 that add up to 13. And factors would be 36, 1, 18, 2, 12, 3, 9, and 4. There's also 6, 6. But if we look, 9 plus 4 is 13. So we have c plus 9d times c plus 4d as our answer for number 3. Number 4, same thing, factors of 50 that add up to 15, so it becomes 51, 25, 2, 10, 5. So it becomes r plus 10 plus 5 is 15. 10 s times r plus 5s for our answer number 4.